Hello and welcome to Adventurous Gaming Channel. My name is Alex. I'd like to meet you if you're seeing me for the first time and hoping that after watching this video, you'll stay here with me. So, the character of our choice for this season is Amazon. Let's call her Himera. Did you know that Himera was actually the name of the Greek goddess?
Daughter of darkness and night.
She was the personification of the daylight, and that's twice as interesting since we plan to illuminate our path through Sanctuary with the help of lightning. But it's not that simple. I want to share with you the story of adventure, the story of regular Amazon that literally becomes goddess, with more than 200,000 single target damage. So let it begins. Warif told us a story about the tragedy that befell town of Tristram. The dark wanderer did travel this road a few weeks ago, and after he went through monastery gates, strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Akara, the leader of this camp, gave us our first mission. We have to clear the den of evil, cave that filled with creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. Then Kasia asked us to defeat the Raven. After that, we have to find Tristram and save the Arcane. At this point, our skills of choice will be poison javelins. They are very powerful, especially at the beginning of our journey. Our next step is to farm Countess for some runes. We're looking for Tal, Eth, in order to make Stealth Rune Word, and maybe some more, just in case. Now we are ready to fight our first boss, Andariel. It's better to drink some antidote potions before the fight. Each one gives you 30 seconds buff to your poison resistance, and that will definitely help you. And yeah, stamina potions will help you too. After killing Andariel, we want to speak with Warif and sail to east with his caravan. The Lord of Galeem meets us right after arrival. He told us the Dark Wanderer came this way looking for the tomb of Tal Rasha, and after he left, the dead start rising from the sand, and terrifying creatures lurking among the dunes. Atma tells us a story about the horrible creature that hungers for human flesh, creature that killed many, including her husband and son. Sewers below the city are the place to find it. But first, we need some supplies. Lysander is nearly deaf, but he is a reliable potion chemist. Sewers. If you stand here for a while, you can feel the smell of this place. Here is Radamant, the horrible creature that terrorized town. We found the ancient scroll. Maybe Deckard can read it. As a reward, Atma speaks to all merchants, and they agreed to show their gratitude by lowering the prices. That's useful. Thanks, Atma. We showed the scroll to Cain. He told us that Roderick mages have sealed Tal Rasha burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those mages crafted Roderick's stave, divide it into 2 pieces, and hide them separately for safety reasons. And guess what? We're gonna find them. But first, we need the cube. Halls of the Dead. It's not gonna be hard, right? Right. We get the cube and our journey continue. Next one is Maggot Lair. Just clear the path and shaft is ours. Father, is that you? Let's ask Drognon, the wisest man in the town, about the darkness that has descended upon our world. He believes that this is the work of claw vipers. Eclipse caused by vipers. Brr. Anyway, let's find that temple. We found the amulet, and now we can craft Herodric's stave. In order to get to Tel Rasha tomb, we have to find Summoner in Arcane Sanctuary. Jerem told us that one night he heard screams coming from the harem. His guard arrived and find poor girls slaughtered by a merciless band of hell-spawned demons. They try to push them back into mysterious rift, but useless. Drogon believes that Arcane Sanctuary lies underneath the palace. And he was right. We found the portal. After killing the summoner... Wait, what? I take it. After killing the summoner, we get the book that told us about 6 false symbols of Tal Rasha tomb. But you can always check the right one in quest log. Now...
It happens.
But you can always check the right one in quest log. Now, inserting stuff. Before entering to our next boss, don't forget to drink thawing potions. Duriel deal a lot of cold damage and you can protect yourself by using those. I always place town portal inside, just in case. Inside the chamber, we freed Archangel Tyrael. He came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Baal, but he failed. We need to head towards eastern capital of Kurest to fight their eldest brother, Mephisto. Accepting all the gratitude we can and move to the east. Sorcerer told us that children of Zakharum are in a league with forces of Mephisto. The Zakharum have concentrated their power in city of Travancore, located deep in the jungle. Our goal is to defeat them in order to get to Mephisto. The only way to gain entry to his prison is to destroy the artifact known as Compelling Orb. Mephisto used that device to control Zakharum priests. Our task is to collect scattered relics of Khalim, his heart, his brain, and his eye. Transmute them with Khalim's flail to destroy the orb. So, let's go and check the jungle. Oh, I love this jungle. Throughout our journey, I found Khalim's eye in Spider Cavern, Khalim's brain in Flyer Dungeon, Khalim's heart in sewers under Krust Bazaar. And finally we get to Travancore. Destroy the orb and went straight to Mephisto. After killing it, we go right through that red portal to Pandemonium Fortress, the place upon the crossroads between heaven and hell. Deckard told us that we need to destroy Mephisto's soulstone in Hellforge. Along our path, we meet another interesting character. Did you know that Isuel was actually a traitor? They used to work together with Tyrael, but Isuel chose the side of Diablo. Okay, here's the forge, and here's our new blacksmith. Let's smash the stone! Another angel? Hadriel told us that we need to open 5 seals in order to release Diablo from its sanctum. In my opinion, Diablo fight on normal is actually one of the hardest boss fights in the game. Not for this character for sure, but for most of them it is. It's all because on normal you don't usually have the right skills, right gear for a character, and most of the time you fight him butt naked. But this has its own excitement. Do you agree? Tell me what you think about this in comments below. We have accomplished the impossible. We killed Diablo and Mephisto. However, while we were fighting here, Baal remained behind in mortal realm, building an army of his hell minions. We need to get to Worldstone, located on Mount Arreat, as soon as possible. Haragoth, the home of barbarians, very brave and proud people. This town is under the siege of hell minions. We have to do something with that. Larzuk have an idea how to break the siege. We need to kill General Shenk, who is in charge of all this mess. Qualkek told us that some of their people trapped in Frigid Highlands. Let's try to save them. In gratitude, he gave us a set of rooms and offered us an opportunity to hire warriors we saved as mercenaries. These runes, Ral, Ord, Tal, can be used for a very powerful shield rune work called Ancient's Pledge. Mala told us that Anya, the young alchemist, has been missing. The night before our arrival, she was arguing with Nihlatak about her father's death. Probably Nihlatak is standing in the root of her disappearance. Let's try to ask him. He told us that Anya came to him for guidance, after receiving the vision that her mother and younger brother were trapped in the lands beyond the ice caves. She had decided to rescue them, and he didn't see her after that conversation. Okay, if she is still alive, we need to find her. There is information in quest log that we need to search for Anya in Frozen River. The river is frozen, and Anya frozen too. She told us that Nihlatak did this to her, and only Mala can help. She gave us some magic potion? Let's see. Yeah, that's worked. As a reward, Mala gave a scroll of resistance. Nihlatak told her that he struck deal with Baal. In exchange of Demon's mercy, he gave him an ancient relic that will allow Baal to enter Mount Arreat unchallenged by the ancients. Nihlatak must be stopped before he doomed the whole world. Showing her gratitude, Anya gave us custom-made weapon that sometimes can be very useful, but not in our case. Okay, let's not get distracted. We need to save the world! And this is not an easy task, I can tell you. Most of the monsters on the way to Nihlatak had significant resistance to poison, and Nihlatak himself is also not an easy one. But we still managed to do it. Anya will honor our courage by magically inscribing our name on the item of the choice. Our next goal is to find Mount Arreat and pass the challenge of ancients. We did it! Now we need to find Baal before it's too late. 5 waves of minions are protecting Baal in his throne room. First wave is easy. Wave 2. We got poison immune miniboss. That will be a little trouble. We also got freezed and decreepified. And after a couple of minutes we were able to jab him out. 3 and 4 was okay-ish. But wave 5 guys, I was forced to lure them out of the room. At normal. Now we are ready to kill our last boss. The battle itself was like an enduro race. You need to be patient and resilient to get to finish. We finally met Tyrael. He was very impressed how we overcome the greatest challenge this world has ever faced. But it's too late to save the World Stone. Baal's destructive touch has corrupted it completely. Tyrael will destroy the World Stone before the powers of hell take root. This act will change the world forever, with consequences no one can foresee. Now, we have to leave this place through the portal that leads us to safety. This is destruction's end, but for us, it's only beginning. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe and share it with your friends. I wish you all the best, and see you soon.